What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the garage and we have a handful of things to do. So if you guys haven't seen the last video, be sure to go back and check it out. We went to Mexico to attend a small shootout. Small because the slots didn't get filled up, but the ones that were in it did still show up, and they continued to run it anyways. So it was a quick little short shootout, and it was actually fun to kind of be out and about with the boys, because you know, the smell of E85, tire burnouts, and turbo spoolie noises down the street, it always wakes you up a little bit. I think it did for me at least, and I can't wait to run IFO Bakersfield on February 22nd. We already bought a ticket last night, and my sedan is just about ready to go, other than maybe just doing fluids. I don't know why I'm talking fast, but maybe I'm just excited. I don't know. Pause. But anyways, first thing we need to do today is we need to clean my wagon. I need to move it up to the front of the house so I can wash it and kind of clean the interior just a little bit, because it's really dusty. I mean, I drive it once in a blue moon, because not in today's video, but tomorrow is the ham meet. And you guys know the ham meet, one of the biggest Bay Area meet to attend. It's like once a month, and it's tomorrow for me. And I've actually missed the last couple of ham meets, so I kind of want to attend this one and hang out with the boys and just kind of vibe out. Also stretch some leg in the wagon. Is always nice to drive every now and then, but I need to clean the wagon so we can take it to the ham meet tomorrow. After that, I need to take off south to go attend my nephew's birthday party, because that is happening about an hour ago, and me, you know, fashionably late. But we're gonna go to my nephew's birthday party, and then when we get back into the garage, there's a few things I need to do with my DA spindles. Maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of the big brake components for the DA spindles, and a few other miscellaneous odds and ends we'll get into when we get back. You guys will see it as we go along with this video. So first things first, let's go ahead and move the wagon so we can get that sucker all cleaned up. Guys, look how dirty this car is. Spider webs everywhere. The last time I drove this car was when Tazzy was in town a couple of weeks ago, and it's been parked since. Click that on. Guys, if it's not a Type R, it's not a tight car. Okay, so let me show you guys how easy this thing turns on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love this car. So one thing about me with these microfibers is that they all go through a process before they become oil rags. So fresh out of the bag, it goes to washing cars. I use it probably twice before I use it for like wiping hands or wiping parts. And then once they get dirty enough, they become the oil rag, and then it becomes the drip tray rag to absorb any leaks underneath the car. So a bag of this guy right here from Costco has lasted me almost a year and a half now, and I'm only halfway down it. So you guys can see, like, you know, this is kind of fresh, and I used it last for washing a car, which sat right here with this drying microfiber. And then it gets a little dirty, which ends up being looking like this a little bit, and this is from like wiping dirt off the car when I need to take off and wipe the windshield. And then you know, it gets a little dirty, and then it becomes like you know, when I, where is it at? So it becomes like wiping parts, which ends up kind of looking a little darker. And then when it becomes slimy, right now it's not slimy, right? But when it becomes slimy, it becomes the drip tray absorber, which you guys can kind of see. There's a bunch of them on there to make sure my driveway stays dry. So microfibers have a life here. They don't just come out of the bag and go straight to being, you know, dirty and ripped apart. I don't know, that's just kind of how I am with stuff, you know. But anyways, just rinse the whole entire car down, wash it actually, and I sprayed the bay as well too, just because it was a little dusty. You can kind of see the charge pipe is all dusty, the valve cover all dusty. So that's where this is going to be the end of this microfiber, because I'm going to spray all that black to wipe all the dust off, and then this is going to be dirty, and then it'll go to its next phase in life. And I'll probably use it on the wheels as well too. I need a new car cover for the wagon, because tomorrow it's gonna be dirty again. Next thing on the list is to attend my nephew's birthday party, which is about 35-minute drive, and this car is blocking my KRX. Can I get out of here? I mean, I guess I can get out of here. Not sure why this car is parked in front of my car, of all places to park, but I always drive the KRX when I go to my sister's. Fun little car for a quick little round trip of 60 miles. Every time. Running out of these. Tried it out yet, but damn, OG, you guys remember this sticker right here?
He got my homie demoted.
Built to drive.
So he was the foreman, my homie was the GF.
Sheesh. Emmett left Mr. Hanky in the toilet. Oh, I don't know what my nephew be eating. He ate some dino nuggets and flooded the toilet. Damn, bro.
Downstairs and upstairs.
Right there downstairs? That's crazy. The max speeding rod tire inflator is also a power bank, so this thing has been charging both my phone and my GoPro battery. We're back home now, guys, and I am gonna still do some stuff here in the garage before I wrap it up. Shout out to my brother-in-law for giving me this Milwaukee light thingamabob. I've never seen this before. Uses one of the M12 battery, and where's the switch at? There's a mode, there's a switch. Let's see how bright it is, because you know, I just seen it hanging in his garage, and he was like, if you want it, you can take it. So we're gonna try it out. Pretty cool. I know I've been kind of slacking on that one tool a month starting last year, You know, the pocket hasn't been too deep lately, so haven't really, you know, treated myself out to some new tools, but this will do it. Let's see, on. Huh. Oh shit. Okay, I couldn't tell looking up there, but okay. So that's, I don't know what mode that is. That's pretty good. Mode. Oh, that was the brightest, medium, low, bright. Yeah, that's pretty sick. And on top of that, this is magnetic too. Let's check it out. Oh, I can definitely use this everywhere. Oh, this is so cool. One out there. I move into the garage. I'm gonna light it up right here. Light it back up. You know, shout out to my brother-in-law Nick for that. And right now, I want to grab my DA spindles, the ball joints, because I'm gonna do the ball joints. God dang, my forehead. Yeah. I want to do the ball joints, the disc pads and caliper to show you guys the big brake conversion. I'm gonna gather all of it real quick because I am gonna close the garage. I'm gonna do it right here on my t-shirt workbench because it is kind of cold. I'm wearing shorts again because I never learn. The heat press is warming up because I got to do 4 orders tonight, and let's just gather everything. So I'm gonna run you guys through this really quickly. This is the budget BBK big brake kit for us Honda guys, and actually this would be a lot simpler for you guys if you have an EX sedan, 9091 EX sedan, 9295 EX coupe or sedan, and then same for the EK 96 2000 coupe or sedan, and obviously all of those are interchangeable for your hatchback as well too, and you can use the Integra spindles on your Civic. So the last time we visited the big brake upgrade, we were trying to use the Civic DX spindle. The DX spindle comes with a 9.5 or 0.3 inch rotor with a smaller caliper, and I had the fast brake bracket, which I was trying to do the big brake upgrade on, but you can't use the CRV caliper. You have to use an Integra or the EX spindle, which would work fine, right? But I would try to prefer to run the bigger pistons like the CRV caliper. So in order for me to use the CRV caliper, I did go to the junkyard to find Integra calipers, but I was fortunate to find a DA spindle. For the EF guys, the DA is more sought out for your big brake conversion. You can use DCs, but the geometry is just a little bit. The DCs are more sought out for the Civic EG and EK guys. So in my case, DA spindle 90 to 93, and this is the easiest way to do the big brake upgrade without running the couple $100 fast brake bracket. So this guy just wants to kind of hang out with me. But anyways, guys, big shout out to Eric for sending over these Mini Cooper rotors, brand new in the bag, and also these brand new Hawk HP Plus pads as well too. This is the direct bolt-on for the CRV caliper in your BBK setup. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys really quickly on how this thing goes together and how well it works. I also did buy this from Amazon. I was going to order it from 1320, but did a little bit more research. 1320 lug spacers cost 35-40 bucks ish, and this one right here from Amazon, this is the brand right here. I found it on Amazon super randomly, less than 10 bucks. Stainless steel, fits snugged and perfect, and we're gonna be using this for our BBK setup. This right here is a CRV 23T bracket. Doesn't matter which side it goes on, left or right, it's identical. But the caliper itself is specific to the left and the right hand side, and if you look right here, it has an L for left, and then this one right here says R for right. So the first thing that has to go on here is the rotors itself. Mini Cooper rotor. These are base rotors, not the Type S. They are 4-lug, and it goes on to the hub. And now because these are Mini Cooper rotors on Honda spindles, Integras, obviously the little Phillips screw does not line up at all. So before I put the lug nut on to hold the rotor in place, I'm gonna run 4 of these spacers to show you guys this Amazon super duper clutch company. Here we go. Get you a little closer shot right here. So it literally just goes right in. You kind of shimmy it around. Fits in there super snugged. I'm gonna go ahead and just run all 4 of it for right now. There we go, all the way down. No problemo. Flushed. I'm gonna use lug nuts to kind of hold the rotor in place as well too. Buddy, can I get the other one, buddy? There we go. Rotor is secured onto the hub, and you can see the little spacers are nice and flushed in there, right? On both sides. I really need to get affiliate link up so that way you guys can, you know, have access to the exact product that I'm using in this video. Yes, I'm slacking on that. Now we're going to go ahead and run the caliper brackets. There are two 17 mil bolts right here on the back side. Caliper bracket is on, and you can see how dead center the rotor is to the bracket. Space on this side, space on that side. Gucci potatoes. Now I'm going to go ahead and run the little retaining clips for the brake pads, and I'm only going to run one brake pad just for demonstration purposes, because I would need to press the piston in on the opposite side to fit both pads, although all this is going to come apart again anyways. I actually got to clean these guys a little bit more as well too. I soaked them up in the acid cleaner and then I forgot about it. TSX brake pad, that is the part number right there. Hopefully you guys can see that, because you know, hashtag GoPro. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the front side, which doesn't have this little bracket right here. So that'll be this one, right? Go ahead and set that pad in the bracket. Perfect. So before I close it up, I'm gonna show you guys. CRV caliper TSX pads, and look how beautifully fitted it is. Full contact patch without touching the hat. Back in the days when I didn't get the information that the TSX pad is what you needed, I took, I think it was CRV or Accord pads, and I shaved the center part to clear the hat. But now TSX, that is what you need for this BBK. So then this guy goes on, and I don't know where the bolts are at. It's probably, is it in the box? I don't know. And there you guys go. This is my BBK setup right here. Realistically, if I bought the rotors and everything myself, again, shout out to Eric for sending these over. I'm not sure what the brake pads cost, but let's say you're not going for high performance brake pad. You go to the parts store, you spend about 30 to 40 bucks for some ceramic pads. Calipers you can get from the junkyard, you're going to spend probably close to like 120 for it. The Mini Cooper rotors, I've seen them on eBay. This is a brand name rotor. Raybestos. Actually, I love Raybestos. I've used Raybestos so many years now, but you can get some like cheap eBay blanks for like 30 a pop or something like that, so like 60 bucks for a pair. And then the spindles, if you have an Integra or EX Civic, you're in luck. If you don't, you know, you can score these from the junkyard. I paid like I forgot what I paid for it. It was like 140 or 180 or something like for the spindles. And this is the most effective budget-friendly BBK you can put on your Honda. So this is what we're going to be running, guys, and can't wait to try it out. I mean, not that all my cars outside already has 11-inch rotors and big brake upgrade, but I know for sure it'll stop on a dime. So if you guys are interested in doing something like this, I'll be sure to list all these parts down below for you guys, just to kind of have a part number, and also this little information is a little helpful for you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just strip everything back down because I forgot to do the ball joints first. So let's go ahead and grab the tools for the ball joint. Okay, so these are the ball joints that we're using, import direct. My buddy went to go pick these up to replace the ones I used for his spindle. Here's the ball joint. Comes with castle nut, comes with circlip, comes with the cotter pin, and this little plug for the grease. I think, yeah, see, this one has it on the top. So it's nice to have one of these tools right here. It makes the job easier. Back in the days, I used to take a hammer and whack it on the edges until it sat flat, but these days, this thing right here, super clutch. The correct way to do this without tearing up the boot is to take off the clip that's holding the boot on the ball joint, and then press it in and then put the boot back on. But if you shimmy it enough, you can get the boot to clear the path of pressing it in so it doesn't get chewed up. circlip is directional. One side is super flat, one side is super rounded. Flat side inside, round side outside. I kind of wish I had clocked this one to where the cotter pin is facing this way versus this way, because I didn't even, honestly, I didn't even think about it. But anyways, both ball joints installed, and now these two suckers are just gonna wait until we reinstall everything back into the car. I just realized after putting the calipers away, I still need to buy brake lines, front and back, and because we're going rear disc brakes now, stainless steel brake lines for EF with rear disc brakes, because the wagon has drums, so I had to buy stainless steel brake lines for drums. It's very specific. So these guys are gonna be waiting for the time to shine. But as far as right now go, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for this video. I need to press the 4 t-shirts and a little bit for some of the folks I talked to last night at the shootout, because they want me to bring some shirts for them to the meet tomorrow. So I'm gonna spend the rest of my night here. Dude, it's 10:46 right now, so I'm gonna spend the rest of my night to press up these t-shirts. We're gonna wrap it up for this video right here. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of, I think I filmed that little 3-4 pull that I did on my way to my nephew's birthday. If you guys enjoyed this video a little bit with the wagon, the KRX driving, be sure to leave a thumbs up. But if you guys want to stick around for the ham meet, it's gonna be a good one. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.